So today we're gonna be doing a review and comparison of the Crank Brothers M19 19-piece biking multi-tool, which is made out of high tensile steel. And then we have the Charge 11-piece, which is made out of, I don't remember, I'll have to look that up again and show y'all. But this one is 19 pieces, this one is 11, both high quality. This is $25, this is $30, $35, $46, depending on where you get it. This price varies a lot, but the Charge is a firm $25. So, first thing, I like that this one has a case. It's nice, because it keeps it from kind of getting scratched up. As you can see, this one's a little dinged up, but not too bad. It's gonna get dinged up. So, I'm going to be doing 3 tests today. Bending tool test and the chain breaker test. Not a very thorough test, but I don't have a lot to test with. So, here, let's flip this over so you can see that. Chain tools. So, we're gonna go over here, and I have my old SE bike stock chain bike cleaner. I'm actually gonna do a bike cleaning video soon. If y'all think that'd be cool, comment down below if you want to see like a bike cleaning video. And also, send me some like good tire cleaner or some good cleaning supplies, because I just have a standard giant thing, whatever. Okay, so here is this chain tool. I've already used this before and it snapped. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to try and use this to pry. So this one is a little bit bent. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to try and use this to bend it back. Or just break it off entirely. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna be testing out these chain tools. So we'll start off with the Charge 11-piece chain tool, just to kind of start this off. We'll get our little bit of chain right here. Start twisting this. I really like chain tools, they're extremely easy. Okay, and then you just gotta put the chain on. The other one's still bent, so that might be a problem, but we can always just work around that. And be a problem solver here. This thing actually lasted me a while. I've probably had this a year, so it's pretty good. I like it. Okay, now that we got that in, we just have to twist. So I'm actually going into middle school next year. So let me know if y'all think I should do some middle school vlogs with the Ray-Ban Metas, because I kind of want to save up for those. This is a little bit harder to do, but it's always hard with the chain tool. Let's try this way. That's strange, I cannot seem to get it. I might have to be doing it on a master link, but it should be able to work for any of these, which is a little strange. Wow, okay, that is not working. Oh, I got it. Oh, no, I didn't. Twisting the wrong way. Wow, okay. I cannot seem to get that chain tool to work. That just might be a me problem though. But it did push the pin a little bit out, so it's definitely just a me thing. But still, that should be a little bit easier, okay? So that was the Charge 11-piece bike multi-tool. Okay, now we have the Crank Brothers M19 19-piece multi-tool. Okay, we'll start on a different link, so that way it's a little more fair. Yeah, it's definitely just a me thing. Because, look, I'm getting my hand super dirty. So I don't even know how I'm supposed to touch my phone after this. But oh. Nope, didn't get it. Pushing the wrong way. I keep doing that, dude. What if I go like that, so that way I can do this way? Hey, there we go. Got a little bit more hitsy and leverage on it. Nope. Okay, so the multi-tool, both of the multi-tools did not make the chain tool test, but that is definitely a me problem. I'm sure that somebody stronger could definitely do that. So we'll just say that that's a pass for both of them. So both chain multi-tools, because this one didn't bend again, so that one still passed. All right. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick, and then we will come back and resume, and we'll do the bending tests for the tools. Okay, so I just got back from washing my hands. What I think I'm gonna do, since I could not seem to figure out how to get those. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a fishing glove. So that's the only thing I have that'll fit me. Should have my gloves in here. Because now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try this with my chain tool, which is meant for just chains. This I think was $15. So let's see if the chain tool can pull through. Or maybe it's really just me. I think that's what the problem is. I like this one because you have this lever that you can push through and twist like that. I also like this one more because it has 2 pegs in the middle, 1, 2, so that way it's a lot easier for it to hold the chain steady. Now look, this one barely takes any force. It typically just pops it right out. You also have a lot more leverage with a standard one because you have this. So I think it's just that the multi-tools are really, really hard because they're kind of being built in. It's like you don't have enough leverage. Because like this, you have leverage because you can just do this. Just pop out that link. There we go. And there you have it. Right off. so there's the chain test. That was not very successful for either multi-tools, but that's probably just a me problem. So we're going to be moving on to the bending test on my bike. So these are still a little greasy, which is fine. I can always just wash my hands again. Okay, so we got both multi-tools here. Okay, try and find a way to set this up. Okay, that should be good. So, get out the multi-tool. Right here. This is the Crank Brothers M19 and wrong size. And we're just going to be unscrewing and screwing back in a few of the headset bolts, because I'm getting new headset bolts soon, because it's like a 6-pack on Amazon for like $10. And I can get them in a bunch of different colors, so why not? Okay. Let's see. Didn't bend. Doesn't look like it bent at all. What do y'all think? You think that's bent? It's obviously bent that way, but like you can move that, but y'all think that's bent? I personally don't think so, so let's tighten it back up. All right, now do you think it's bent? I think it might be just a tad bit. What do y'all think? Maybe it just moved on there a little bit. But now we are going to be testing this. So this one is cool. If you want to get from the 8mm to the 6mm, you just pop off that cap and now you have the 6mm. Because there is no such thing as a 7mm Allen bolt for bikes. So that over here, we're actually going to be not doing the same bolt, we're going to be doing a different one, so that way we can kind of get more of a fresh feel. Now this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten down the bolt. As you can see, it's a little bit loose. So I'm going to just tighten that down with the other Allen key, with the other multi-tool. It's kind of funny, we're having to fix the multi-tool with another multi-tool. Okay, just gonna tighten that down just a little bit. Now, I don't know if I should take points off or not for having to be fixed by the other tool, but I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. I don't think I should, because this one's also been through a lot more wear and tear than the new one. But then again, I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think. Okay, now it's definitely a lot more, not flimsy. Tools, still a little bit bent, but that's okay. Now we can try it. See if I can get some leverage. I think yep, we go that way. Okay. Bolt's loose. Y'all think that's bent? I think it is just a smidge. Okay, now we'll tighten it back down. Okay. I definitely need to get that a little tighter. This one, the handle on it is a little awkward, but then again, that's kind of just, multi-tools are awkward, so can't really say anything about that. So, y'all think that tool's bent? I think it might be. But, overall, these are two great multi-tools. They both have great tools on them, 19-piece, 11-piece. You're probably not going to be using any of the extra 8 pieces on here, because it's kind of just these little hex bolts and the smaller ones and screwdrivers. There's not a lot of screwdriver parts on here, except this little guy right there. Right there is one of the only times you'll need a screwdriver on a bike. I kind of use it to pry stuff off. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, two great multi-tools we have. You got the case. I couldn't figure out what this case is made out of, so gonna have to do some deep research on that. Thank y'all for watching. Bye, Collabs. This Travers is